What chance you got today?
I think we've got a good chance. No. Inglis, I think, is he playing or not? They said last night he wasn't going to be playing, so I think we've got a good chance.
Yeah.
I hope Farrell comes on, scores a couple of tries. No John Sutton, so I don't think.
And you're in the finals, you reckon?
Look, if we win today, I think we can be in the finals. The Warriors were playing today. I'm not sure how they went, but look, if they lost and we win today, we'll be in the 8. So I think we just got to consolidate a spot in the 8. Really, that's all.
You're going to feel nervous. You probably.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. I'm hoping that the Borough come down today.
And if they don't?
If they don't, well, too bad.
On your own. Too
bad.
But they don't think the Storm would treat you too badly, would they?
Nah, the Storm are alright. It's just the Bunnies a bit better, that's all.
What do you think of what's happened to the Storm this year?
Look, I think it's important that there's no cheating involved in the game, and I think it's good that it's come up so that other deals, like the Inglis deal at the Broncos, is like made sure that it's 100% legitimate. I think players signing 2 and 3 contracts just isn't the way to win the premierships. You got to win premierships by developing good players and good ethics and morals, and you'll get there. But
why do you barrack for the Rabbitohs living in Melbourne?
Why do I barrack for the Rabbitohs? Dad was living up in Sydney at the time of the whole Rabbitohs out of league, and basically he followed the Rabbitohs, and he was a bit of a public face. He was an MP, so I guess he had a few mates that went for the Rabbitohs, so he did. So it came on to me, but yeah.
Bit of a Storm fan?
Yeah.
Would you describe yourself as a mad Storm fan?
Hard supporter, mate. You haven't seen me just because today my jumbo was big, but if you see me from the bottom, my head to the bottom of my feet, from top of my head to bottom of my feet, all Storm chasing on your stuff on me, man.
Okay, so what do you think about what's happened this year?
It's unbelievable what we did this year, but where we stand this year, it is unbelievable. But I just love following this team. You know, I've been following with this team for 17 years. This team, but I just love the club. I just hate where we stand this to the Storm. I just hate them. I just don't like them to see them in this club again. But the players, they are, you know, just good players. That's why I keep following this team. I never give up. We keep fighting, especially me. I keep fighting this. Hopefully, Melbourne Storm will put it up again next year for the rest of the NRL season in Australia. But at the moment, I'm upset on the other side. But this club, they are very important in my heart. This club, I love rugby league.
Okay, Stormers, what's your chance today?
I think it's pretty bloody good, actually.
Yeah. Beat the Rabbitohs?
Absolutely, into the ground.
Okay, so the year. What's your reflection on the year?
Still undaunted fans, don't you think?
Yeah. Still to come along and be part of the, we're part of the club, so yeah.
So
whatever happens.
You haven't given up?
No. We were there for the finals. They won, so why give up? It's been a bad year, I guess, for press and hasn't looked good, but we're sticking with them.
Yeah. Do you go every week? When they're playing at home
games?
Most games, as long as there's no big thing on, we try to, rain, hail or shine.
Would you describe yourselves as mad fans?
Well, she's mad, I'm a fan. I don't know if the two go together. Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah?
I think we are.
Do you do anything lucky, like lucky undies or anything to help them win?
But she's got mismatched lucky socks on.
Lucky socks.
Excellent!
She
lucky
feels
socks!
Yeah, the mismatched socks are lucky, so go Storm.
Okay, and are you concerned at all about News Limited's control of the club?
Concerned, no, although I think they've had a weird attitude to everything that's gone on and taken a back seat, and I wonder what's brought about that attitude, I guess, or lack of action, and how much they knew about it, but I'll never know, so...
No, we won't ever know, will
No.
So just push on, you think?
Yep, absolutely. It'll be bigger and better next year.
So clearly you're not going into the finals this year.
No.
What will you do? Will you barrack for anyone else?
No.
Well, we're not going to hate Greg, we've decided, yeah? We still love Greg.
Yep.
Hey, Greg. No. It'll still be Melbourne Storm. We will still count how we're going on the ladder, or will be if it was counted.
In relation to Greg, do you think he really wanted to go? It didn't seem to me as though he wanted to go.
No, and he's been really active while he's here in Melbourne. He's been supportive of local rugby clubs and participated a lot. I think he wanted to stay, but I think he knew that it was almost a favour for Storm, him choosing to go. So they couldn't afford to keep him and keep the others.
Pretty tough.
Yeah, although we were trying to start find a Melbourne woman for Greg campaign, just in case that was the main deciding factor. It didn't really work.
Did you put yourselves up?
No. God, we had a few volunteers though.
Yeah.
Hey, Jodie.
The chance of Storm winning today, that's the first question.
I think a good chance. They're still playing well.
Yep.
They've still got the... Man, I don't think rabbitohs are that good. So it depends on the mentality of the Storm, but they're throwing the ball around well. And I think they've got a good chance.
And what about the loss of young Greg Inglis?
Look, he's not been playing that well anyway. He wants to go up there. We move on. They all go one day. He's gone. Move on.
Okay, in terms of the kids as supporters, what impacts this year had? It's been a bit of a bummer, really, hasn't it?
No, they get more upset if I don't bring a bag of lollies with me.
And you do bring the lollies.
I do bring the lollies. That keeps them quiet.
But do you think it's been really harsh justice this year?
Yeah, I do. But look, there's nothing come out since that. Since his Georgia report come out. So I don't think anything in there. I'm disappointed that Walden didn't speak out because we want to know what he said. But look, it happens in life, so you just move on with it.
Yeah, and you're still keen to come every week that they're playing at home and bring the kids?
Yeah. We'll probably be along next year, but that depends on where we sit. But that's about all.
You're going to stick with the Storm
I'll
then?
stick with the Storm, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just wish you'd get rid of News Limited and put a brand new board in there.
Yeah.
Because I think while News Limited, there's still a stench of the past there, which we want to get rid of.
Okay. And you don't reckon the Rabbitohs can beat you today? You've had a couple of bad matches in the last month.
It's generally a way we play.
Yeah.
But look, it depends how Melbourne play. Rabbitohs can play at the best. If Melbourne play at their best, they'll beat them.
Yeah.
It all depends on the Melbourne frame of mind.
Strange colours you got on. Not purple.
No.
No?
Well, from Sydney originally, but live in Melbourne now.
So you decided to stick with them?
Yep.
What? You didn't change to the Storm?
No.
What chance have you got today?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
It depends if Melbourne wants to play.
If they come out to play, it could be a bit tough?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now can I ask you, the whole Storm thing, what do you think of it? Do you have a view on it?
I don't think the league had a choice. I think it was there on the table sort of thing, and what they did to Canterbury sort of thing a couple of years ago, I don't think they had a choice.
They had to do it, but do you think it was too harsh?
No. Well, Canterbury lost all their points, and I suppose the premiership side have been too harsh, but I don't think they had a choice this year because Canterbury lost all their points, so they had no leg to stand on.
And as a Rabbitoh, you'd be pretty pleased about the Inglis decision last week?
It didn't worry me, sort of thing. It would have been nice for him to stay, sort of thing, but it didn't really worry me. Yeah.
And do you feel for the Storm fans, though?
I'm a bit of an old culture sort of thing because with the South getting kicked out, there was a Melbourne thing as well with the Super League, and so it's a bit in.
Bit of karma bus.
Yeah.
The big bus came and got them. Okay, and are you guys a chance for the finals?
Oh yeah, I think we'll make the 8.
Yeah.
Make the 8?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're very confident.
Yeah, I am.
You're going to be a player yourself?
Too late.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Too late, really. No.
Too late?
Yeah.
What about school here? Do they play rugby at all?
Not. Well, yeah, at my school they do, but it's really only for year 8s and 9s. So yeah.
Okay. So you're a bit past that, are you? What are you?
Year 7.
Year 7. Oh, you
can play next year.
You can play next year.
Yeah.
Well, you've got to build for it. Yeah. Like the old man.
Yeah.
You're going to win.
I don't know.
What?
Yes. Yes.
The answer would be yes. Okay. Storm fan.
Yes, we're gonna win. Yes, we're gonna win.
With conviction.
How often do you come?
Every home game.
Every home game, but sometimes if we have to miss one, we miss one.
Okay, if you got something else.
But we always watch on the TV.
And you still like the Storm despite what's happened this year?
Yeah, but next year I might go for Parramatta.
Now we get walk.
She's a worry, this one. Right?
She might go for Parramatta, but not me.
What happened to you guys? Where was your training going wrong?
Oh, she just gets confused. She likes Jared Hayne, I think. That's what her problem is.
What chance?
Strong chances. I suppose this morning Inglis could be out, and Smith's been away all week, so they couldn't have trained full strength. And I also heard that Lima and Blair might be out. So although South have lost good players every week, I reckon good chance.
And if you get up today,
we're in the 8.
You're in the 8.
It'll be better for it against the Bronx who got flogged the other week, so Friday night. So yeah.
Yeah, so it's a big chance for the year.
Well, that's it. We got something to play for, haven't we, in this mob, Evans? So
well, that's right.
What we're hoping on.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I think it was a little bit harsh, but the scope they cheated by, I think they had to really punish them because no one's done that in rugby league since it first started. So I think it had to be harsh, maybe too harsh because they haven't got anything to play for. But gee, $5 million or what it is over so many years, that's unheard of.
And of course, part of the problem, it seems to me, is the conflict that News Limited has. Is that something that worries you guys?
Well, when Inglis goes from Melbourne Storm to Broncos, they're the only News Limited clubs in Australia, so what does that say?
Says a lot, doesn't it?
Well, they could have gone the Titans, but that's NRL wouldn't go there, so yeah, it says a lot, an awful lot.
Yeah. Okay, so let's assume they clean up their act. They should then be given every chance to succeed.
Without a doubt. I mean, they always were having the best club. Now we know why, because they cheated so much, but they've got to be professional to do what they've done.
Yeah.
So if they clean their act and go under the salary cap, they should be given every chance for sure, like everybody else.
How do you feel for the fans?
Well, you live here.
Got to cop it, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be disappointed. I'd be really annoyed, but what they did inside is their problem, so he's got to cop what he deserves, I suppose.
So they've got to cop it on the chin, really, don't they?
No, they've got no choice. Can't really do much about it.
Well, they've had a good run for their money.
Yeah.
So you're friends, are you?
Yeah.
We belong to the same club.
What club?
Here Casey Chiefs.
What's that?
Rugby club.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, is there going to be a problem here today?
No.
It's always a good game. It's always a good game between rabbitohs.
Yeah. I have asked you this question before we switched on the camera. Are you going together? And clearly you're not actually going together, but you're going to the game together.
Yeah, walking inside.
Walking inside together.
I just met up at the lights.
And you live in Melbourne?
Yep.
And you're barracked for the Bunnies?
No, I've just got a cousin that plays in the first grade team.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, so
we're barracking number 12. Please?
I'm in
just number 12? Okay.
Okay, so what do you think about what's happened to the Storm this year?
That's why I'm hoping the Rabbitohs will win, because the Storm shouldn't care. Rabbitohs are fighting for number 8. The Storm have nothing to play for apart from their pay packet.
Okay, so
so
do you think it's, if
they have a heart, they will let Rabbitohs sneak into the top 8.
They'll let them that's a bit of a con. Does that sort of cheating upset you though?
Oh, it would upset anybody, yeah.
Do you think they've been dealt with a bit?
How bad was the club the day that happened?
Oh,
everybody's walking down with their heads down. Yeah, they're all literally.
Even at training.
Yeah,
terrible.
it was terrible.
But do you think it was a bit too harsh?
No.
I think they deserved everything they got.
When they won the premierships, it was really unfair on other clubs.
Yeah.
So especially the ones that try and keep under the cap every year.
And
so
what about for the poor fans? It was a bit mean.
That's pretty much the only. To me, that's the only people. The only thing that was the worst thing about it was the fans.
Because they had nothing to do with it.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. But Victoria is pretty parochial in their Storm support, so they still turn up.
Yeah.
Even though it's a dead rubber with no points to play for, you still see the Storm colours coming through. So
yeah, I know they come in their thousands.
Exactly.
How are you going to feel?
Wish we'd have the support from the government and the news and TV stations and all that sort of stuff as well.
There hasn't been much support, has there?
No, not at all.
What do you think about the situation as it stands now?
About
the court case is over, everything's gone.
It's a load of crap.
Yeah. You think that what do you think should happen?
Well, I reckon they should get their points back, their premierships. Why shouldn't they get their premierships back?
Do you think it's going to happen though?
Nah.
No.
You know why? Because we're in Victoria.
Yeah. And why do you think that makes a difference?
Because New South Wales is New South Wales.
And the NRL is controlled.
The NRL is in New South Wales.
Yeah. Okay, and what about the influence of News Limited? Do you think that's been a difficult situation for Storm?
Yeah and no, but if it wasn't for them, we probably would have got more shafted.
You
really.
reckon?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yep. And you're concerned about losing the good players like Inglis?
No, we all knew Greggy would go because he comes from there, but we can get a good centre easy enough. Like, you'll miss Greg Inglis, come on. But if we keep Billy and Cameron and Coops, maybe we can give them a run next year.
Do you think you'll keep them?
Yeah, I reckon. They're like me, Queensland, passionate.
What do you think as far as the fans are concerned? How come the management were able to get away with this for so long?
They're in there writing their own little book, aren't they? Who sees their book? I don't see what my pay slips. You know, all the computer shit. You don't do that. You don't see that. Yeah.
And so
they're doing it. So what can you do?
Okay, going forward, what chance do you think you've got of coming back?
Next year, you watch. Next year they got a point to prove. You just wait. We'll be in the top 4 next year, mate.
Okay.
I reckon. Oh yeah.
What do you think?
If the fans stay behind them, yeah.
But they've got more fans. Whatever happened? What's happened? They've gained what, 2,000 or something?
Yep. Some of the fans, after Inglis was let go, said that they were going to quit as fans. So
I'm not happy about Greggy going either. But who do you leave? Who do you lose? I mean.
Yeah.
But
someone had to go.
Someone had to go, and I still reckon we'll lose another one. But
you're not going to check in your membership or anything like that?
Nah.
No.
I've been a member from day one. Nah, never.
No. Not at this stage.
Why would you show your membership in just because we'll have to start again? Yeah. We'll grow. We'll get centres. Look where Billy Slater come from. Look at Greg Inglis. Look at Falau. Yeah. Look at Kamali. Who's all these players we've had? Yeah. Come on, we've made them players because of us. Yeah, the fans have made them players, and